In this video, we are going to see how we can deal with the cash sales in QuickBooks. So let's get started. Now the next transaction is of 11 January 2024 and it says cash sales of Corolla windscreen. Now in our business, we sell to the credit customers and to the cash customer as well. Whoever comes to our shop, we will sell the items in cash as well. But that's the walk-in customer sale. It's not the repeated customer. So we will not record it as a customer name in our records because this is one-time sale, right? So how we will record the cash sales in QuickBooks? It's very easy. It has a special area. We will not record it from create invoice because create invoice is by default for the credit customers only. Because we are receiving the cash at the same time while making the sale. So we have a special area for it and that is create sale receipts. So I'll go to this option and in here, I'll mention the walk-in customer or cash customer as the customer name. We will not specify the customer name. We will write the customer name in memo only. So let's write walk-in customer. Press tab and quick add. We are receiving cash and we are depositing that in cash also. As you can see that we have the option to customize here. We edited it from edit and preferences. That's why we can see the option here. And this is of 11 January 2024. 11th of January 2024. You can mention any sale number for now because it's not mentioned in here. So let's keep it 1. And the item we are selling is Corolla windscreen and we are selling one item, right? Yes, one item we are selling for 15,000. Now we can see here that we cannot see the rate. That's because when we created the inventory, we only mentioned the cost at that time. We didn't know the sales price. So that's why we didn't enter at that time. So it's not recommending. So let's enter it 15,000, but it will ask you that you haven't entered it. Do you want to add it in your price level list? So for now, let's click OK, but I'll explain you what price levels are and how effective these are in QuickBooks. We will see in the frequently asked questions, which is a special section where we will cover all the advanced topics of QuickBooks. But right now, let's stick to this assignment. We can also greet the customer with some messages. By default, we have some messages. We can add new as well. So let's enter, we appreciate your prompt payment here, or thank you for your business, let's say. And let's say the customer name is Mr. Smith. So I can mention Mr. Smith here. It will help us to trace the invoice in future as well. So we have to mention it somewhere. We can create the custom fields as well, but that we will see later on. So let's click on save and new. Why save and new? Because I have to show you the journal entry effect of it. So let's go back and I'll go to the reports and click on transaction journal to see the effect. Now, as far as we think, when we make the cash sales, on the credit sales, we have receivable to sales entry, receivable debit and sales credit. In cash sales, we have cash debit and sales credit. But is that it? No, because the inventory is also affected at the same time. So the complete entry will be, this debit cash, credit sales. This is one entry. And also in the same entry, it should debit it as cost of goods sold in the profit and loss account with the cost of that item and credit inventory with the cost of that item. So these 4 will be the complete journal entry. So let's go to transaction journal and let's check whether it's the case or not. So cash to sales is first entry and inventory asset is credit, cost of goods sold is debit. So this is it. If you want to print it, you can print this one, or if you want to issue the receipt to the customer, what you can do is go to the main area and click on print and print preview. This is the sales receipt default format. It's very simple, but we can customize it to some great layouts. I'll show you the techniques in the frequently asked questions, how to customize the templates. So you can just directly print this and we are good to go. So let's save and close. So guys, this is how you can enter the cash sales in QuickBooks.